We are constantly evaluating our banking relationships. So we're always looking for the bank that delivers great service and has the products we need. I worked at a community bank for about 15 years, so I knew a community bank could deliver the service and the product. As we began to evaluate it, I knew several people who were part of the formation of the new bank, and they reached out, talked to us about the relationship, and so we began opening accounts. And so now they have become our primary relationship. When we established our relationship with Triad Business Bank, I knew they would have the basic checking services and the basic money market account services. However, as we began to do more business with Triad Business Bank, they offered products such as Positive Pay to prevent account fraud. We issue 500 checks every week. And so preventing fraud was a major concern of ours. We quickly realized that they had all the products that we were accustomed to having at larger institutions, and they were providing such high level of service that we felt comfortable migrating more of our business over to Triad Business Bank. If someone asked me about changing to Triad Business Bank and their concern was the complication of making the switch and the time and the effort required to switch banks, I would say that should not be your concern. That they are going to step you through the process in such a way it will be very easy to make the change and you'll appreciate the level of service that you get from their bank. The one thing that separates Triad Business Bank from other relationships that I deal with is that I can call my personal banker and he answers the phone or returns a message almost immediately. And when he says he's going to solve a problem for me, he solves it very quickly. We've reached out to Triad Business Bank as we've had various transactions during their relationship. And from time to time, I'll make a comment and say, it would really be better for us if Triad Business Bank handled this transaction in this manner. Or if you had your settings on your online banking set up a different way. And typically every time I make that kind of request, they adjust their systems to meet my needs and provide a better service. One thing that is helpful, the way they're structured, if I call my personal banker and make a request, he's able to go to Ramsey immediately and discuss their ability to meet my needs. And so I recall a situation where an employee had a lending need and it was fairly urgent. I called my personal banker and said, "Can you help my employee with this situation?" And my personal banker said, "Well, actually, I'm standing here with Ramsey now." And about 30 seconds later, he said, "A banker's going to reach out to your employee and accommodate what they're asking for." That kind of response I cannot get anywhere else. Most banks have all the same services, but it's the service from the personal contacts at the bank that make the difference. The level of service from my banker and the operational staff at Triad Business Bank is such a different level of service. I don't know how I could ever go back to another bank.